everyone, I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 3, Episode 16. Show starts off where it left off last week, where Mimi asking Nico when he's married, and he had said, "Oh my goodness, she found out." Look, that's the look he gave me. And he's like, "Yes, I am married, and I wasn't gonna tell you. I was gonna keep this to my grave. I mean, you didn't ask, I didn't tell. How did you find out?" My question is, when they got together last season and Mimi was in that video with him and Johnny, and they were like boyfriend girlfriend last season, like towards the end, how come nobody came forward then? Because clearly, if y'all know he married now, it's possible y'all knew him that he was married then when he was getting with Mimi. So how come we wait until now to just now finding out? Is it for the show? I'm gonna need somebody to tell me about this, because she was all, "Y'all just mad. This my boo. He's putting me on." This was Mimi last year at K. Michelle in Oregon when she was doing her video. "Y'all messing up what I got going on. My man's here for me." How come nobody came forward then with information like, "Hey, over here, Mimi, Nico, right there, he's married"? Why is she just now finding this out now? Can somebody please tell me that? He also goes on, she's like, "Are you even thinking about getting a divorce?" And I guess his thing was, once and if I did get caught, I was going to eventually have to divorce this other woman over here and be with you. He was just so nonchalant about it, like, "Yes, I'm married. I mean, what's the big deal? I'm married, but I'm with you right now. So we ain't even got to worry about my wife over here. It's just me and you." And like, I know Mimi's feeling like real like, "Oh my goodness, I've been defending this man since day one to everybody. They've been saying he's no good, he's this, that, and the other. And now I have confirmation, the full whole confirmation that he ain't as good as I thought he was." So Benzino, he is at his bachelor party. They drinking it up, having a good time. And Kirk brings up that prenup again. And Benzino, he is under the assumption that if you get a prenup, that's putting voodoo on your marriage. That's like you asking the I don't know who that your marriage should fail because you got a prenuptial agreement. No. A prenup is not so much as, "I'm looking forward to divorcing you," but, things happen. In the event of something happening, we need to get our finances together so it won't be no big mess in court. That's my thing. But Benzino's like, "No, that's voodoo. That's hocus pocus. I will not have nothing to do with that because I'm fit to marry Titi. You see my girl, what rig was that on? This one, you see her right there." And as Benzino takes his shirt off one more time and shows that picture, I'm going to scream. I'm going to need you to keep your shirt on at all time, Benzino. But he seems to be happy. He keep on showing that. "Yeah, kiss the tattoo of my baby right there. Yeah, that's my baby right there." I'm like, "Benzino, I'm going to need you to stop, and I'm going to need you to stop right quick." But Kurt was like, "They happy. Me and Rashida, we've been married for 14 years. I know how it is to be married. So I'm happy for Benzino and Cece. And I need them to stop calling her Cece." That too. How about that one paparazzi that was outside of that restaurant that where Stevie J and Jocelyn said? I thought that was hilarious. I wasn't even going to talk about it, but it kept on popping up in my mind. They're in LA because Stevie J is going to be working with Snoop. And Jocelyn, she was supposed to stay her tail at home, but she's like, ain't no way in the world you taking Granddaddy Benzino and you not taking me. "Oh no, I am going too." So he done got in her head, "Okay, you can come out next time. Snoop love you. We're gonna put you on. Feeling up her hair, make her feel good about herself." But she was like, "Oh no, y'all thought I was staying at home. Like, you heard, tell and I'm going with Stevie because I don't trust him. She's still on this sticky stuff." Oh, why got me saying that? She's still on this Althea stuff. So they sitting at the restaurant, and this one paparazzi comes up, takes like 4 picture smiles, and walks off. And I'm thinking, was it Mona? Or was it Stevie J and found some regular, he just happened to be a tourist with a camera, like, "Hey, I give you $150 if once we sit in this restaurant to take a few pictures and just leave." Because it was just like one paparazzi. And when you famous like that, for real, it's a plethora of paparazzi. I'll be watching TV, so I kind of feel that I have like some knowledge on this. So it'd be like a whole bunch of paparazzi, all ganged up and together in one little group taking pictures. They had that one man, so I guess that was good for them. So Mimi feels that it is her duty that she should come to Arian and Erica to let them know firsthand before they hear it from somebody else that Nico was married. And she comes in, y'all, I got something to tell y'all. Nico's married, and they're like really? Arian's like, see, I told y'all. Kay would have told you Nico wasn't no good. I told y'all that last season when he was acting like, and I knew he was a broke down Stevie J wannabe. So now the man married. So now Erica's like, so do you think he leaked the tape? Mimi was like, I don't want to believe that he did. But Erica's like, if he was going to lie to you about being married, he lied about leaking that tape. And they go on and talking, and like Mimi's like, okay, they got to talking about the sex tape and why did it look so professional. She's like, well, what had happened was the original tape, it was just fine, just us two, but the little producer people with the porn company, they needed some more scenes because we didn't have enough scenes going on. So that's why it was at different angles. We had to go back in and refilm, and you can just see like it going on in Arian and Erica's head, like, you had to do some extra scenes. You really didn't have to do that. You could have just said no right at that point. But now you're trying to do all these additional scenes and stuff like that. Something like this ain't right. But we're gonna keep this in our head right now until we get the full story. But they're like, something about this, something about this is right. And Arian, she's under the assumption, she's come to the conclusion that she thinks Nico and his wife conspired together to like, hey, how can we make some money? We didn't seen season 1 on Love and Hip Hop, and Stevie wasn't really doing Mimi right, and she was like, she kind of person needs some love. Okay, Nico, what I need you to do is, kind of woo her, make her feel like she's good to be somebody. Give her a job, and like, you're gonna be the model in my music video. Woo her, love her. You're gonna have to do a little sex, and I'm not really comfortable with that, but if we go make this money, this is what we're gonna have to do. Yes, and then I want you to secretly tape it or just convince her to do that, then it's gonna leak, and then we're gonna make some money. That's what Arian thinks that Nico, well, she didn't go into all details like that, but I was like, if I was going to think somebody and his wife was conspiring, that's what my mind would think. Like, if Nico and his wife was getting together and conspiring, that's what I would think. But Arian's was like, yeah, them two, him and his wife, I think they were in on this together, and now look where you at. Your tail's been all over the internet. He didn't think about you having a child. He could have then got with anybody who don't have a child and came up, and all he had to go after him. So Stevie, he is in the studio with Snoop Dogg, or Snoop Lion, not sure what he's going by at this current time. And how did Stevie and Snoop become friends, knowing each other? I don't want to think like this, because maybe, Stevie, he still does have some friends in the industry, but I wouldn't think Snoop would be hanging around with Stevie J. But beside the point, they are working on a song together. Stevie informed Snoop that not only did he sleep with Benzino's fiance Althea, but it was in Benzino's house, which makes it all the more the worse. Now, I don't remember if Althea mentioned that it was in her and Benzino's house, or just the fact that she had slept with Stevie. But I'm not sure if Benzino knows that fact. Well, obviously he does now, because the episode came on last night. He's like, I don't know what to do. I've been lying, and now I got to come, clean myself. I ain't told Jocelyn, because Jocelyn might, liable to just knock my head off. You don't know. Then go out there. Now Jocelyn's in jail. Then what we gonna do now? So he was like, you gonna have to do this. Just do it out in a public setting, like outside the courthouse and the rest of it, somewhere where she ain't gonna act too much of a fool. But then you gotta think, eventually y'all gonna have to go home together. No matter how much cooling off is gonna be, she's still gonna be mad. So no matter where you tell her, she gonna be mad. So Mimi, she's all in her emotions about finding out that Nico was married and how he betrayed her and all this stuff and how he was just so nonchalant about it. He's like, I'm gonna go to sort. I'm gonna go to his ex roommate Johnny and see what's good. And Johnny, he was more than happy to tell it all. He's like, listen, once y'all first got together, I didn't know that you didn't know that he was married. I thought you was cool with that, but Nico and his wife, they tight like glue. They had this special bond going on with each other, and I didn't know that you didn't know that. And he did kind of tell me that he was gonna try to slip and make a video with you without you knowing. So you might have other videos out there that you don't know about, and you not getting money on them too. But I don't know if that's all important to you. But yeah, and yes, I think he leaked the tape, because he is somebody who was on the come up. He found you. You was an easy mark and basic girl. You got had. He used me like he used you. I don't know what more I can tell you, but yeah, it's him and his wife. They've been together over 10 years. They are madly, deeply in love, and yeah, you got kind. Yes. Sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. The game was fixed, boo. Yeah, Nico went about this, and you probably went along with it, not knowing he was going to leak that tape. But yeah, he leaked it. Sorry. Yeah. Also, Carly Red, she did her little video shoot. They show I couldn't really see what was going on. It was like fog, and it was pink, and she was by a motorcycle, and I guess she was trying to get back at Jock. But that song they were gonna do together, she bought it and then took his name off of it and then put somebody else on it and was more than happy to tell him about it. That happened, and Rashida and Clinton had to tell her, like, are you doing this out of emotions or not? Because if so, then people gonna look at you wrong in the industry. Not that Carly Red is gonna be, that important in the industry. If you ask me, like, people ain't gonna be knocking down doors and like not want to work with Carly Red. That's just my opinion. I don't see her going that far, but hey, maybe some people like Carly Red. She's not my cup of tea. But it's like, you gotta watch what you do, because you could, burn some bridges in this industry, and ain't nobody gonna want to work with you. So watch out, girl. So yeah, Tammy, she went to the fertility clinic, and Deb with her. And Deb, well, I want you to plant 3 babies in that stomach right there. Doctor's like, no, I can't do that. Walker, he don't want to go there because he think it's odd. He don't want to put his man juice in no cut. But she's like, the way you done got shot, you smoke weed and drink and do all the stuff you do, you need to get checked out. So yeah, that was the gist of my review. If I left anything out, by all means leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friend on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.